Weekly overview, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, from November the 13th to the 20th, 2025. This is a collective reading, so take what you need and leave the rest. Gemini, your solar sun is in the 6th house. The 6th house is Virgo, the house of health, work, and service to others. Its ruling planet is also Mercury. We're going to talk about your finances. So Virgo also deals with details, figures, analysis, doing things in a methodical way, organizing, making decisions and stand with it, and don't get out of your head. Okay? Now, the sun is in Scorpio. Scorpio represents abundance, infinity, prosperity, strength, success, intimacy, shared resources, death and resurrection, rising from the ashes, transformation of change and secrets, and be very emotional. So a lot of people are emotional now, and you cannot rely on your emotion. Because when you do, you become unfocused, you make wrong decisions. So there's some information that's being hidden about your finances. Now you begin to see it. You're uncovering it. And you're pulling out what is no longer working in your financial structure. So you're making decisions and not overthinking. You're analyzing your whole financial pictures, what you need to improve, Gemini, and what you don't need. Now, Mercury is in Sagittarius, retrograding. When a planet is retrograding, it's moving backwards, reviewing when it's going direct. So you're reviewing things that you did, maybe travel, education, anything that has to do with your finances when it was going direct, what things was not benefiting you and helping you, and you're reviewing it and getting it out of the way. Venus is also in Sagittarius, so that review would have to do with any love relationship that's been draining you of your finances, or the time that you need to put in your work, your business, or your side hustle. Money, work, or some of you are not feeling that you're doing all this work, but you're not seeing any return, but will come, okay? It also deals with possessions. Some of you want to move, some of you want to buy a house, and some of you want to buy another house, and you're looking at your finances. Can it sustain that? And someone that wants you to go into a deal with them about property, and you're looking and see, can you do that? And beauty and luxury. You're taking your energy. Some of you want to travel. So some of you are saving money so you can travel internationally, or go and get a higher education, or take that money and invest in an education. And this will bring opportunity, abundance, growth, miracles, wealth, karma, and the truth. But you got to look at the main one. You got to look at this opportunity and make sure it works and grow. And has something to do with home, family, security, women, roots, and foundation. And it's retrograding. Someone has been a backstabber. You thought they was your friend, but they were causing issues in your growth and your finances, and you're eliminating them. Not just them, people, places, and things. Again, we're looking at improving your finances. And there could be a love relationship that's taking a lot of your finances. Taking them out, buying this and buying that, and it's not going anywhere. So you want to get rid of that. Illusion, fantasy, hitting the clouds, deception, lie, brain fall. You're no longer in that brain fall, Gemini. You're seeing the truth, and this is bringing transformation and change. This is the lesson you can learn in the North Node. Anything to do with shared resources, cut it out. Don't be the victim of the wounded warrior. Get out of that scarcity mindset, Gemini. Be a survivor. Get into abundant mindset. Manifest what you want. Okay, Libra. Libra, your solar sun is in the second house. The second house is Taurus, the house of love, money, work, possession, beauty, and luxury. And this opposes the sun in Scorpio. The sun in Scorpio deals with infinity, prosperity, abundance, success, strength, intimacy, share resources, death, and resurrection, rising from the ashes, transformation, change, and secret. So you are looking at some secret that's been held back of your finances. You're seeing what has been happening in your finances, and you're addressing it. I feel that some of you Libras have been avoiding this, but you've got to address it. Okay? Some have to do with finance connected with health, work, and service. Some of you might feel that you need more money and you're going to get a raise, or your yearly increase is going to be more than you expected. And some of you providing service to other people on your own, and you want to expand it so you can get more money in too. Okay, Mercury is in Sagittarius retrograde. When the planet is retrograde, it's moving backwards, reviewing when it's going direct. You're correcting any mistakes you made in your finances. Maybe you got a loan for your education, and that's taking up more money that you didn't anticipate, okay? Venus is Sag. Again, love, money, work, and possessions, and beauty and luxury. So are you spending too much on this, or with someone doing this? So you need to cut it out. So you're reviewing that. Someone was supposed to be there for you to help you with your finances, and they were blocking all the way. They became your secret enemy. Okay. All right. Again, you're looking at your finances. You're looking at where the red is at and how you can put it back into the black. Okay? A lot of you had illusion. You wasn't addressing these finances. Now you have to address them. And brain fog. You see the truth now. Someone was hiding. Someone was stealing from your finances. And this brought back change, transformation and change. And it happened all of a sudden. These are the lessons you need to learn about your finances while the North Node is in Pisces. Anything to do with share resources, you're reviewing that. You don't like it. You're finding some secrets about that they're draining you. They're taking more out and not putting what you're putting in, okay? Not being the wounded warrior, not being a victim, getting out that scarcity mindset and getting into an abundant mindset, and being a survivor, and using this information to grow, to change your finances. Okay, Aquarius, your solar sun is in the 10th house. The 10th house is Capricorn, the house of employment, success, prestige, moving up the ladder, government, corporation, father time, lessons to learn. Okay, so some of you are going to change jobs that's going to bring more money into you. Some of you are going to do your side hustle that's going to bring more money to you. But you've got to put the time and the work in for it to expand and grow. Aquarius, okay. Now the sun is in Scorpio, deals with abundance, prosperity, infinity, strength, success, intimacy, share resources, death and resurrection, rising from the ashes, transformation and change, secrets. Okay, so some of you are looking at some secrets that's been withheld from you about the finances, particularly in the joint finances, and you don't like what you see. So you're cleaning that up. Something has to do with health, work, service to others, making decisions about finances that's connected with that. This has been lagging, and you've got to make a decision, okay? Mercury in Sagittarius retrograde. When the planet's retrograding, it's moving backwards. You're reviewing when it's going direct. So you're reviewing your whole financial status. And some of you are in the red, and you're fighting to get back in that black. No money out. Don't let nobody use your credit card because they're going to burn you. Okay, Venus in Sagittarius. Again, some of you are taking gambles and risks, which you need to do to improve your finances. That energy that has been used in other direction, you're using it to bring your finances back into the black. Opportunity, expansion, and growth and abundance, miracle, karma, and the truth. Okay, that has to do with home, family, security, and women in the issue. Retrograding. Saturn and Pisces. These people thought you was your friend. They were backstabbing you. They were seeking your enemy. Okay? Again, you're reviewing anything to do with Taurus. Love, money, work, possession, beauty, and industry. Also, some of you have been brainwashed.